of the Always Believe house. Oh, today we're going to rock and roll and we are going to do your perpendicular line homework. So let's get going. And a magical whiteboard appears and we are having your perpendicular homework display on the whiteboard and we're going to get going. Remember, perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. Opposite reciprocal, let me spell it right, slopes. For instance, if I had 3/4, the opposite reciprocal of 3/4 would be -4/3, would it? If I had -2 as my slope, the opposite reciprocal, I would change the sign to positive, and 2/1 would flip to 1/2. So that would be the opposite reciprocal. So that's all we're basically going to do today. On some of these problems, we're going to plug in a point slope and switch. Ho, 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 ho. So let's get going. On 1, 2, and 3, what I'm going to do is give you the slopes of each, and you're going to have to figure out if it is parallel or perpendicular. So on number 1, this is the slope of this line, and this right here would be the slope of this line. This should actually be written like this, right? Okay, so you know your two slopes. Now then, what I would do is write down one slope here and then one slope here, right? That way you can see them. Okay, let's go to number 2. I'm going to zoom in. So we're going to get the slopes of these lines. So I'm going to put line 1 and line 2. I'm going to do line 1 first, and I need grid points. So it goes right through here and right through here. So my slope would be down and over. It would be down 3/1. So line 1 has a slope of -3. So line 1 is m equal -3. Now then line 2 would be here, here, and here. You would go up 1/2, wouldn't you? So it has a slope of 1/2. So line 2 has a slope of 1/2. You're going to have to figure out if they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither. On the next one, this right here is my slope. So m equals 3. On this one, I need to divide by 2. And I'll get y equals 3x plus 2. And I'm going to let you figure out that slope. So now you know all those slopes. I'm not going to do all these problems for you. Okay, on number 4, this is my slope right here. So I'm going to write down 7/8. I'm going to draw an arrow, put a perpendicular symbol, write down the perpendicular slope. You should be able to do that. Number 6, look back at the notes if you can. Okay, we needed the perpendicular line, and it's going to go through this point, x and y. We're going to plug this into point slope and switch it. Okay, so this is my slope. So write down 1/5, put an arrow, perpendicular symbol, and the opposite reciprocal would be -5. So I'm going to do y blank equals blank, parentheses x blank. We're going to plug this into point slope. So the opposite of -8 is +8. My slope is -5. The opposite of 0 is just -0. Now then I'm going to distribute the -5. And I'm going to get y plus 8 equals -5x. And all I got to do is move over by 8. And that's going to go right here. Ho, 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 ho. Piece of cake. So you're going to take your slope. If you have to get the opposite reciprocal, you'll do that. Plug it into point slope and switch it. Y'all got this. Let's do number 8. Which of the following equations will be perpendicular to the x-axis and contain the point -5, 7? Draw a picture. So draw a picture. Plot -5, 7, which would be down here somewhere. Let me keep going down some on this one. Okay, and we want it to be perpendicular to the x-axis. So if it's perpendicular to the x-axis, it's going to do this, isn't it? This is my x, this is my y. So what axis is this green line crossing? It's crossing the x in it. So I need the x and the -5. So x equal -5 will be the answer. I'm not going to answer it for you. You should be able to do that one. And then you should be able to do number 10. Okay? I'm not going to do all these for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, you are amazing. You are created to do wonderful things. And you are awesome.